Alright, here's the tutorial on how to achieve this neck twist. The first step is obtain your basic body pattern. Tighten your shoulder that by 1 cm, 1 cm to the right and 1 cm to the left. We've done all this in the basic dart manipulation, so if you've not done that, you can actually pick up the course. So now I'm going to shift my shoulder as desired and then drop my base of neckline as desired. So I have my neckline here. I'm doing a V neckline. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and then close this dart. Now I've been able to do that. Then I'm going to transfer the rest of the shoulder dart to my center front, but then I need to do my neck yoke. Alright, so now I highlight the whole of this. Meanwhile, I shifted that shoulder to about 1.5 inches or 2. So now I cut off my yoke just like this. So now this is my neck yoke. Let's keep this first. So now the next thing is that I'm going to close my waist dart so that I can transfer the rest of the dart to the center front. So now here is how to close your waist dart. You just pick it like that and then you make it to fold to bend to the other edge, then you tape it down. All right, I transferred the dart to the center front just like this. I transfer it like this. Now I cut open and then the pattern is actually laying flat. So now you can elongate your line alright to the side so that you'll be able to spread well. Please cut to a flexible point. I didn't cut through. Okay, now the next thing is my yoke. I'm going to be cutting my yoke center front unfold just like this, unfold. Okay, so that I have two sides not cut open. So now I cut this place and then I cut around that. So now I open up to have my middle points, then I do my slash and spread also on the center point. All right, then I open up to go and do to a flexible point on the shoulder, please. Now by the time I'm done, I'm going to tape this down, then open up. Now the wideness determine how twisted that part will be, so I want to open up to around 3.5 inches. You could open as much as you want, that's your choice, but then just be careful that it's not bulgy around that place. So now this is just actually the way it's going to be. So now the yoke is going to be facing each other, then you highlight. Please on this shoulder part, just ensure that you straighten that part. Please straighten it, highlight, then the waistline. Then I'm just going to highlight and then I start cutting. I cut out like this. I cut. Now the next thing is that you cut two pieces of this exact pattern, then you put your sewing allowance as necessary, 1 inch by the side, then the base. You could make it a long top, is actually your choice. I just want to make my own a peplum top, that's how I have a half cut. Now I've been able to cut my fabric like this. All right, I had two pieces because I need two in front. Now I'm just going to go ahead and then I join these two parts together with my ½ inch. All right, then I join to that tie area. Okay, so now by the time I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and then I join this place ½ inch. Now I've been able to join this part and then this is what we have. Now checking out this tie, right, I just have to notch the under part like this so that I can flip well. So now I pick the first tie, I fold it. Now look at the shoulder part, just watch me. I folded this part, then okay, let me notch that other part so that it lays well. Let me just show us what I did now. Okay, I notched here and then I notched the other part, all the areas of the tie. All right, so that I'll be able to fold well. So now I folded this tie like this, then I sew it to my neckline, please, that neck area. Then I sew it to about 1 inch. I didn't sew it finished. I'm just going to sew it about 1 or 1.5 inch, leaving it open. So now I just go ahead, I pick these 2 points, I sew. So now I've been able to sew. Can you see that 1 inch that I'm talking about? This is it. So now I just pick the next tie, I fold it, then I bend the head. Can you see this part? Then I fold it like this, then I bend the head like this just to have that twist. Please follow this very well. If you do your pattern well, you get it right. Then all you need to do is just to go ahead and then sew. Now the next one is that, now look at this opening, you just go ahead and then you close it properly. So now at the end of the day, here is what your twist should look like. Wow, this is so wonderful. Can you see the yoke falling apart and then we still have the neck? Of course, the yoke is part of the neck. Now let's go to the final outcome. Here is what your twist should look like. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I hope to see your outcome shortly. Thank you. Happy anniversary.